let's skip over to the New York Giants, man. And I know we this is an interesting team for us because when you looked at it, Jaxson Dart was there. I think what was he, like the 6th pick in the draft or something like that? Maybe it was 8th. What was he? He was first round pick, correct?
He was
like in the top 10, wasn't he?
I think he was top 20.
Was he? I'm not absolutely sure. I know that Abdul was number 6 or something like that, number 4, one of the two.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? I know they, but so I mean, looking at him as me personally, I would have picked up Shador over him. However, during this preseason, we watched him ball out. He showed me he has a great arm and he can run the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Here and there too. He's like he kind of gives off he looks like he has a gun for an arm. Really, he's been completing his passes. I mean, he hasn't thrown any pick sixes that I've seen that he did during like training camp. But at the same time, though, are they really going to give him the kind of time that he deserves this year when you have a guy like Russell Wilson playing the way he's playing right now? I mean, he's throwing dimes out there. You got Jameis Winston. I mean, we all know Jameis Winston. He's going to throw interceptions. He's going to throw touchdowns. You don't know what you're going to get from him. And then you got Jaxson Dart, who is looking like a potential starter. LT, I'm gonna start with you on this one. What do you think about Jaxson Dart this year, and what do you think about the quarterback situation over there?
I think we were hard on him whenever he got drafted. I will say that because of the whole Shador situation, but I think he's played probably the best football as far as rookie quarterbacks are concerned in the preseason. And again, I think that is in tune as far as not really playing defenses at their best as far as, blitz packages, certain stunts up top on the line that aren't happening. There's certain things that I get that, right?
You only play your competition at a high level. Your competition.
Exactly. So I think he's playing lights out. I mean, dude, he's 26 of 35. 74.3% completion rating, 291 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's only been sacked once. His rating's 117. Like, the dude's playing lights out. I mean, you can't deny that, right? Absolutely. I mean, he's playing fantastic. And don't get me wrong, the Giants are not great by any means, but I do think their quarterback room's in a really decent spot. I mean, dude, you have Jaxson Dart, Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson. You even have DeVito. Don't forget about Tommy. He came in there, Tommy Cutlets, right? He came in there and actually drove them to some wins last season, right? He won me some money. Let's be honest. So I like DeVito too. I mean, honestly, we were talking about another team earlier that has no starting quarterbacks on their roster. This one probably has 3. So I think that's nuts. But at the same time, Jackson's playing really well. It's just, again, it's hard to get playing time. It's kind of like Milrow, man. It's hard to get playing time whenever you have people like Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston in front of you. Like, you have those 2 vets that are proven to me, right? I mean, they can play at an extremely high level. They're going to get you the wins. They're going to make the team better. But I think both of these quarterbacks are in an extremely good position right now. They're playing well. They're showing that they're going to be the quarterbacks of the future for these 2 franchises. I think that's pretty much where they're sitting at right now. I think the preseason will prove it for both of them.
So, Mike P., I mean, we look at this quarterback room, man. They got a deep quarterback. Right now, Jaxson Dart, he's still an anomaly because we don't know what he's going to play like during the regular season. But he's looking like a consummate pro right now. He's looking good out there. I mean, he's completing what they put in front of him. He's competing against the guys they put in front of him, and he's doing his job. Right. You got 2 other, career kind of starting quarterbacks out there. What do you think is going to happen with this year and how it's going to play out for the New York Giants?
See, with me, my thing is like I pay more attention to the young cats coming in than the people who already proved themselves as far as being in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I look, and it might even be like to the point to where I might think of them too early on. Like the stuff that I said that they going to do it, they might not do it this year or next year or whatever the case may be. Jackson's a dog, though. That man's a dog. You know what I'm saying? Jameis, that's my guy, you know what I'm saying? He the funny cat, you know what I'm saying? He don't try to be funny, but he just naturally funny, whatever the case may be. He's inconsistent. He's never been consistent in his whole career. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been the cat that will show out and then the next game be garbage. You know what I'm saying? And then Russ is looking nice. It's the environment, how the New York, the love that he gets, you know what I'm saying? But as far as watching him last year, it's kind of the same thing in a certain sense. You know what I'm saying? With Justin Fields and Russ. They had to switch off. If Russ can hold it down and keep doing what he's doing, but the moment I feel like he starts not doing what he's supposed to do, I feel like that can change quickly for him, just like it did last year when they started putting Justin Fields in. It's going to kind of be the same thing. If Jackson keeps doing what he's doing, it might happen way sooner than people expect. You know what I'm saying? Even with just on a certain topic too, which y'all saying like y'all thought that Shador should have been picked up over Jackson. Everybody knows the Giants don't pick up black quarterbacks. That's just they never done that ever in their career.
2 of them this year. They got 2.
I'm talking about in the draft. They've never drafted a black quarterback. Never. They never have. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's not something that I didn't expect them. That's the only team ever that I did not expect to draft Shador. But they made the right choice as far as picking Jackson, though, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He's showing out. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Man, what's your take on this? I mean, they got some pieces right there, man. I mean, you got two really good trade, potential, maybe one, because no one's probably going to pick up Russ in the trade. They're probably not worried too much about him, but I think someone would take Jameis Winston. My personal opinion. I'm not down in Russ for that. I just don't think that. I think people just don't really look at him as a starting QB like that.
Lost faith in him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Jaxson Dart did not do nothing special. You guys is gassing him right now, super gassing him. I don't know what this is. This is crazy to me that he gives so much love, and then Milroe just gets Milroe. That is just the craziest thing. This is blasphemy. This don't make no sense.
Milroe is not in double-digit completed passes yet.
Okay, well,
so
I'm just gonna say Jaxson Dart threw probably 0 passes over 5 yards. I don't think he completed one. It was he threw this one pass.
One.
He threw this one pass that was like 5 yards, and the dude ran like 40, 50.
I saw that one. I saw that one too.
That was his best pass. He is not he's not been balling. He's regular. This is something that you expect from. If he was on the Saints, yes, okay, good. This is what you need. You need someone that throws it 5 yards.
You have to go there.
He throws it 5 yards and it becomes 1,000. He has not thrown one ball where I was like, oh, that's a player I need. No. Russ threw a ball that was better than that. He threw like a 60-yard ball.
I saw one from Dart. I can't say I saw one, but don't get me wrong. I agree with you.
Longer than 10 yards?
The one that he had to touchdown, the guy, it could drop right into his lap. It was a great pass. It was a great. Just one time. This one time.
That was like something in goal.
I can't remember.
It was on a goal, man.
I think he caught the touchdown. I think he caught it in the air. But no, what I'm saying is this right here. I think he's been managed well. I think he's been managed well. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of these quarterbacks, young quarterbacks, have been like they said even with Dylan Gabriel, his first 10 plays were set up. They already had your first drawn. This is what you're going to do, and this is how. So it was pretty much like you're dinking and dunking. Pretty much, I think to get their confidence level up too, because I do believe that Jaxson Dart he's a very emotional quarterback. Man. Yeah, but with that comes ups and downs. Because if you're not playing well, then somebody start talking about that, and you're in New York. It's not like you're in some podunk town out the way somewhere. You're in New York.
That's another thing I just forgot to say too. The whole Milroe, he only threw this many times, and these players threw this many times. These players threw this many times. We talk about Shador and Dylan Gabriel. Okay, who are they gonna hand the ball off to? Who's the running back?
I think the dude Junkins or whatever his name is. He's gonna play.
But he ain't solidified. Don't get me wrong. I was just telling you about him too, but he ain't solidified though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're gonna run.
He's not proven.
He's not running back. You talking about the Giants? Was Scatterbo playing?
Scatterbo, they got. I think the Giants
they have a team. They have a team.
If Scatterbo wasn't playing though, then I'm not talking about no Giants running backs. Like these is teams that are forced to pass. They're not no running teams. We have a team. We have 3 running.
They got neighbors too, though. I mean, they got a lot of pieces. The Giants have put together
pass.
Yeah, they put
Giants put together a squad though. I feel like they put together like a perfect team for each other, if that makes sense.
Great
like
D-line.
3 years and like 2-3 years, they might be. It depends. Yeah, if Jaxson Dart turns into what people think he may be, and what he's looking like he could be, you know what I mean? If he turns into that, if he doesn't do Joe Milton,
control a game. He needs to control a game. If he can control a game, control the time, that's all.
That's a different situation. That's a different situation. It's being able to see those packages and versus him and how he reacts to that. Not just coming in here, like that goes for all quarterbacks though. Not just coming in here and dealing with, hey, we're going to run this slant here. I mean, a lot of those, that's what we're seeing a lot of that's happening right now in the preseason, a lot of that. You know what I mean? Especially from first-year quarterbacks, but that's normal. But he played very well. I can't take that from him, man. He played better than what I thought he would play. But I don't think that I think they have a really good trade piece in Jameis Winston. Not that they're going to get a lot for him, you know what I mean? But somebody probably is going to end up needing the quarterback before. But, imagine if a team's playing halfway decent and their starter goes down. They'll trade for a Jameis Winston. They may even trade for a Russell Wilson. I don't know, but I think he's going to go Jameson first because he might throw you 2 interceptions, but he's going to put 2 touchdowns with it.
Yeah, because if I'm the Dolphins, I might just be like, all right, Tua might not be able to make it.
We know how that goes.
Russ could throw 60 yards, and I'd love to see that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because he's probably going to get a concussion or 2 early in the. We all know how he gets concussions. He really shouldn't be playing no more, to be honest.
I would have retired.
Yeah, he should. Whoever his wife is.
They got 4 quarterbacks that are pretty proven, in my opinion, as far as being able to play the game, right? Better than a lot of these teams have in quarterback rooms. I think you're going to see that QB room break up pretty quickly. You might not see 2 of them there later on.
I think Tua, he probably got a real good life insurance policy, so he don't even care what's going on. He don't
great
care.
One. He's got CTE already. He's already got it.
He's
he has to.
27 right now.
I mean, the dude gets tapped barely in his head. He just falls out he's out like a light. Like, man, you didn't even get hit that hard, brother. Man, this is crazy. You know what I mean? You know how them sheep that bounce around and you scare them and stuff, they freeze up and fall down like that. That's how he falls. Not to make fun of him because it's probably messed up. His
it's a horrible thing.
Yeah, his brain's probably messed up. But I mean, it is what it is, man. But we'll see. I hope that we get a chance to see Jaxson Dart play a little bit this year. So I think that would be good for the New York Giants to have an opportunity to see Jaxson Dart play. But let's move.